In a candid and heartfelt exchange that resonated deeply with listeners, media icon Oprah Winfrey shared thoughtful and powerful advice with fellow television host Kelly Ripa about the enduring nature of her work on Live with Kelly and Mark. Appearing on the latest episode of Kelly's podcast, Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa, Oprah offered not only encouragement but also a broader reflection on the meaning of legacy and the unseen impact of connecting with millions each day. Kelly, who has graced morning television for over 2 decades, approached Oprah with a question that has likely lingered in her mind for some time. "I've been at the talk show now for 25 years, so I'm asking for a friend. How did you know it was time to step away?" It was a question rooted in curiosity, vulnerability, and perhaps a hint of introspection about the future. Oprah, now 71, responded swiftly and decisively. "First of all, it's not time for you to step away," she declared, her words carrying the weight of experience from hosting the Oprah Winfrey Show, a cultural institution that aired from 1986 until 2011. Without hesitation, she added, "And if I were advising you, I would say absolutely not." She explained that Live with Kelly and Mark strikes a rare balance in daytime television. "It's easy and light," Oprah noted, acknowledging the show's playful spirit, "but it's also serious enough when it needs to be." In those few words, she highlighted what many viewers have long felt, that Kelly and Mark's chemistry, warmth, and authenticity create a space where audiences can laugh, reflect, and feel connected, often within the same episode. Oprah's counsel wasn't just about career longevity, it was about recognizing the deeper purpose that often becomes invisible to those living it daily. She shared her belief that a person's legacy isn't defined by trophies or media coverage but by something far more profound. "I've said many times, your legacy is every life you touch," she reflected. "It's measured in all the lives that are being affected by what you're doing and saying." Her words painted a picture of legacy as something living and evolving, existing not in awards or accolades, but in small moments. A comforting segment on a hard news day, an uplifting interview, or even the laughter shared between hosts that offers viewers a brief escape from their own challenges. Before wrapping up the conversation, Oprah emphasized once more just how vital Kelly's presence on the show remains. She encouraged her not to even consider stepping away, adding, "Because the reach you have, the audience that you've built, the family that you've created both inside the studio and in the rest of the world is really more vital and important now than ever before." In these reflections, Oprah drew attention to a truth often overlooked in an industry obsessed with change and reinvention. Sometimes staying the course is itself a courageous and meaningful choice. While many see longevity as stagnation, Oprah reframed it as a testament to trust, connection, and relevance that only deepens over time. What made Oprah's guidance so compelling was not merely her fame or experience, but the sincerity and perspective she brought. She spoke as someone who had once asked herself the very same question Kelly posed, and who had navigated the bittersweet decision to step away at a moment she believed was right, not because the world demanded it, but because her own journey called for it. Yet for Kelly, Oprah made it clear that moment has not yet come. Instead, she urged her to recognize the unique bond she and Mark have cultivated with their viewers, an unseen but powerful thread that ties studio and living room together, day after day. In a media landscape that changes faster than ever, Oprah's advice stood out as both timely and timeless. Honor the lives you touch, embrace the responsibility that comes with reach, and don't underestimate the difference made by simply showing up, with honesty and heart, every morning. The conversation was more than just a professional pep talk. It was a reminder of why people tune in, why certain shows become fixtures in our lives, and why the faces that greet us on screen each day feel like part of the family. As Kelly listened, perhaps she saw her own work through fresh eyes, not just as a job she has done for 25 years, but as an ongoing act of connection, kindness, and joy shared with millions. And thanks to Oprah's wisdom, she was reminded that sometimes, the most meaningful choice is to keep going, exactly where you are needed most.